Listen to this, some major breaking news. Now, yesterday, the DCI had presented up the prime suspect into the murders at the Mukuru Kwanjenga dam site when they said that one man named Collins Jumaisi Kalusa, that 3-year-old, was the prime suspect and was guilty after the DCI said that he had himself confessed to killing over 40 women between 2022 and 2024. Now, however, today in court, Collins Jumaisi Kalusa, who is suspected of killing at least 42 women and dismembering their bodies before dumping them at a quarry in Kware area of Embakasi South, has alleged police brutality following his arrest on Monday. Now, Kalusa, through his lawyer John Mainandengwa, claimed he was tortured into making the confession that he murdered the women, while pleading with the court to grant him access to medical care. Now, this is what Ndengwa said at the Makadara law courts. I'm just trying to look for the quote. Now, he said this, and I quote, "My client, as he sits there, is in dire need of urgent medical attention. For reasons that the period under detention, he was subjected to molestation, torture, and the confession that the public is being treated to having murdered 42 persons is laughable." Yes, end of quote. That is what lawyer Ndengwa argued before the Makadara law courts, and of course that is one of the most shocking twists to this story, and he did not leave it there. He continued, and I quote, "My client has been subjected to horrendous inhuman mistreatment so that he can confess to issues which are alien to him. I pray that the court directs for urgent medical attention even as they do their investigations." End of quote. Now, the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, however, rubbished the abuse allegations, noting that only one police officer was assigned to the suspect to record his statement. The DCI sought to have Kalusa detained for 30 days pending the conclusion of the probe into the murders, saying if released, he is likely to continue with the killing of the women, or rather, let's say, the criminal activities that he has been arrested for. Now, the DCI also told the court that they need more time to trace witnesses and families of the victims who are scattered across the country, and that they will also need to do DNA sampling and identification parade, as well as subject the suspect to mental assessment. Now, despite now the DCI saying this, lawyer Ndengwa and of course the defense team opposed this, urging the court to grant the police only 14 days to detain Mr. Collins as investigations continue. Now, that is the major shocking news that has just hit our news desk right about now. After I just told you that now lawyer Ndengwa, who was representing Collins Jumaisi, who has been the prime suspect in the murders of the women bodies that were recovered in the Kware dam site, now he pleaded to the court to at least let the police detain Collins for just 14 days as they do the investigations. But however, he lost that as Principal Magistrate Irene Gichobi allowed the DCI to detain the suspect at any police station for the requested 30 days in order to complete their investigation. Yes, that is the latest news, guys, that has just reached our news desk right about now, and it is some rather confusing news because now you can remember everybody was yesterday shocked to the fact that the DCI had in just less than 6 hours arrested someone and presented him to the police station, and we have seen so many cases that have gone unsolved. You remember now at the start of the year when there were so many cases of femicide, women were being murdered left, right and center. You remember the stories of Rita Waeni, whose body was found dismembered in Palevoro Sambu, and now of course people are angry at the DCI because you remember now, following the case of Rita Waini, the murderer was caught on CCTV, who had called her, lured her into an apartment before he did what he did to her. And of course, now the DCI have yet to ever produce the suspect, but now you wonder, this story of Collins, when the story of the Mukuru kwa Njenga came up, the police were so swift to present a prime suspect in just less than 6 hours, and that is what Kenyans have been really doubting. And now with the story now coming out that it could be that Collins Jumaisi was forced by the police through brutality to confess that he was the person who did the murders, just to give police a scapegoat. Now, that is the latest that has been happening right about now. That is the story that people are going to talk about now. I can assure you for that in the next few days. But we just keep following, and we wonder what could be the reason why Collins has come up as said this. Is it true that he was tortured? Because now the report coming out, it is also being represented as alleged, but that is what his lawyer said in court, and we'll just be following this up. He has been confirmed to stay in the police court for 30 days, contrary to what the defense team wanted, which was 14 days. And we'll be following up on that story to make sure you guys get updated, and at least you get to understand what is happening, because Kenyans want answers. On Tuesday, people have gone in the streets in various parts of the country. You have seen what has happened in Kitengela. Actually, in Kitengela, we have a very sad scene. A lady was shot straight to the head by a police bullet, and her body has been lying on ground there just for a few hours before the medical team could access her and take her body to the mortuary. Yes, that has been confirmed. One lady was shot to the head. It's only that I cannot post those pictures here, but now I just want to know your whatever opinions on this story, because I've just informed you that Collins Jumaisi Kalusa has alleged in court that police tortured and molested him to make a false confession. He declares that he is innocent and he has never killed anyone in his life. And you remember now, after Kenyans watched this, after Kenyans were presented with the pictures of Collins, many people believed that this guy was innocent, because by looking at him, no one could believe that this is the person who has done the brutal murders that we have witnessed the remains at Kware. So yeah, that is the latest, guys. Be sure to subscribe, stay tuned so that I can update you in case more news arrives on our desk.